What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 722 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, this is a reminder that if you ever want early access to uncut reactions, I do offer a Patreon for $1 a month. And then also, this is not a market subject to, you should always support the official release. I can't remember if Lumi asked it on stream or if Lumi asked it in the comments, but she made the point of like, wonder like if you could dig underneath the strings. And I'm now just seeing that like, I feel like in the string, you can dig underneath them, because if they were that far deep, the island would start to split into pieces, but it doesn't look like the island's doing that. Because I always imagine the strings did go down like basically indefinitely, but if that were the case, the island would start to split into like pizza slices, but it just seems like it's just the surface level of the ground, so maybe you could dig underneath it. Fuck all you dudes for running and not stopping. I get that sentiment, but like I'm thinking of like Battle Royale, so eventually you're gonna have to stop, otherwise you're gonna hurt like Treble and Sugar and all them. So are you willing to hurt them in order to try to get me to close me in? It's like, right, once it reaches the plateau, he would have to stop it, because he would have to think like, oh, my subordinates are underneath me and they're like my family. I'm not going to kill my family, so I have to stop, otherwise I'll cut them too. So I get what he's trying to convey to us, but actually, now I'm thinking about it, right, we defeated them, why not just take their bodies and be like, hey Dolphy, look who's at the edge of the country, are you sure you want to keep closing it in? You're about to hit Sugar. See if he stops it. Or if he's willing to like, alright, fine, I'll fucking cut Sugar to make it go closer. Make it smaller. Maybe 5, do you have like a inside knowledge that can be like, well actually there's a secret way for us to get out in case Dolphy ever did this? What are you thinking, Robin? You have a big brain. Or I guess that's a simpler solution, just to knock Dolphy out. See, it's not that I don't have faith that Luffy can beat Dolphy, it's in the time limit in which he has to defeat Luffy that becomes the problem. Anybody? You think the elephant gonna go and spread the rumor? Don't you... ローンのやつ、俺たちに盾ついたばっかりに。何、心配には及ばねえ。 I was just about to ask, so are you gonna move your country then? We're back to Mingo. One thing in my mind when you're throwing them Gatling things was, how fast can Dolphin make a clone of himself? Can he replace himself like Naruto does with the... How did you get gamma rays? Is he a G? When? Before he shot you? How quietly do you have to say it? Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it was a little fucked up, but that was already a dead body, right? So you just switched places with a dead body. Okay, never mind. That was a gamble right there for Luffy not to react. I'm just thinking of like the Hulk and gamma radiation. Like, how did you get your hands on that type of... It's not technology, material, substance? I don't know what you want to call it. Go find his arm so we can put it back on. Alright, well, don't fuck up because you want to get your vengeance, okay, man? Like, we have him on the ropes, let's finish this. I'd be scared if I were you. Actually, I don't know. Are you gonna make this quick and painless, or I don't know? I wonder, right? Because with the room over Dolphy, right? He could then theoretically do whatever he wants to Dolphy. So he could easily surgically do like heart surgery, just crush his heart really quick, instantly kill Dolphy. Or I'm assuming with this surgery, he has a way to make you feel pain for a long time without actually killing you. Because, so, I mean, not even the ropes. You don't think? I mean, I feel like if Law didn't stop him, Luffy could have delivered a couple more blows to really cinch the deal. I feel bad for that random guy who got replaced with Law. I did at first. At first, I was like, whoa, what the fuck, Law? But then I realized, it took me a second, but I was like, I think that guy was already dead. And so Law just replaced himself with a dead body. So then it's just a dead body getting reshot again. But if it was a guy that was just living and just knocked out, then like, I get it, Law, you're more powerful, so you kind of had to make the sacrifice, but still, that's a little fucked up. Don't tell anyone you did that. Keep that shit to yourself. This episode again reinforces the greatness and aggravation of this arc. Those motherfucking cliffhangers. I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I guess at what point do they decide, all right, we're gonna go ahead and do fillers now versus we're gonna go ahead and do manga, but we've caught, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. I just need to understand who's making these decisions, and I'm fine with it. Do you, boo? Just explain it to me. That makes it make sense. Because if you're just like, well, I created a filler here, and I'm like, why'd you create a filler here? And they're like, well, because the manga hadn't produced anything new yet, so we had nothing to work off of. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then create your filler. Then I'm like, I'm like, so why is this so drawn out? Well, we have nothing from the manga new to work on, so why didn't you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, you fucking hypocrite. That's a good point, I guess. Probably because most OP fans nowadays are manga readers and watch the anime to see the manga animated. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 722 of One Piece. And one thing that I really like about One Piece specifically is that, like, even with the sheer craziness that you do get, a lot of the times when I be like, dude, that's fucking cap. No, that's fucking what? Like, that happens a lot in the animes where they just be doing shit just to kind of like advance the story, and you're kind of just like, alright, whatever, I'll just go with it. I feel like I have that sentiment a lot, but it's more so that, like, my brain can't make sense of it, but it does make sense. And what I mean by that is, like, with Law's Gamma, whatever he just did, right? Because that should be like an anime plot. Like, what are you talking? Law's using Gamma power? No, that's plot. But it's really not, because Law's power is a surgeon, and Law's a little, so he's not just a surgeon. We'll say he's almost like the Nazi, like, experimenting surgeons, like he's trying to create, so it would make sense that he somehow discovered the element Gamma and is using it in his surgery. So it would make sense that he discovered that. But at the same time, in another anime, I'd be like, dude, you're just making that up because you didn't want that character to die, So I fucks with it. I want to call cap on that, but I can't, because I know somehow, shape or way, it does make sense. I just can't figure it out yet. With that being said, though, I'm excited to see what we're getting into in these next couple of episodes. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching them. They've been real. They've been amazing. They've been real amazing. Later on.